Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you had a happy Easter and some fun with the people who love you best. Today I wanted to talk to you and remind you of some math daily practices. And the word daily means you do it every day. And this is just stuff we did and do in our classroom, and we don't think about it because it's just part of what we do every day. But if you don't do them every day, your brain will not remember and keep some of that good learning you did earlier in the year. And so I'm just reminding you of some things we do, like with morning meeting, or for transitions, like when we're lining up or going to our seats or something, of some math things that we do, and it really helps your brain to grow and to keep good learning that you have already done the work for. Now, and they're super easy, and sometimes I feel like when we do it on the carpet, you feel like it's so easy, it's silly, but it is easy. It should be easy by now. But if we don't do it, then your brain doesn't make those nerve passages strong and hold that good learning good and strong. And so I want to remind you and to encourage you and your family to do these little things every day. And you're going to laugh because these are so easy. But it will keep those neurons, is the nerve cells in your brain, it'll keep that knowledge there and make sure those pathways in your brain are good and strong, all right? So the first one is an old friend called Sunrise and Sunset Counting. And remember how it starts. You go way down low, you bend down to the ground, and we're going to do sunrise, sunset counting from 0 to 10, all right? And then we'll do 0 to 20. And you just do counting as you rise up like the sun. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, 5 is the halfway point. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're doing sunset. We're counting down. We're counting backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I'm going back down to the ground. 2, 1, 0. So that's sunrise, sunset counting from 0 to 10. Now it's a little more challenging. 0 to 20. Here we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is straight across because that's halfway. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're counting down, counting backwards from 20, just like the sun sets. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Should be halfway, right straight across. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0 the hero. Nice job. Now that's a great way to get your brain warmed up and get those parts of your brain exercising and getting stronger and holding your good learning that you've worked so hard for this year in kindergarten, and get you ready for first grade. Now, your next brain warm-up, this is just like an exercise routine just for your brain for math. So your next warm-up is a good old friend, and you don't need anything for this. this actually, but I'm going to use a 100 chart, and you have a 100 chart in your binder that you could use for this too, which would be a really good idea. But here is our 100 chart, and our next exercise is counting by tens. And here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And if you can continue the pattern, rock on, baby. After you count by tens to 100, then your next step is counting by fives to 100. And here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And again, if you are a rock star and you know how to extend that pattern to 105, 110, 115, 120, and on, then you, my friend, understand and know that pattern. But regardless, those are two good ways to exercise your brain, hold your math knowledge, and make it a good permanent memory. Then our next thing is a little more challenging, but again, use your 100 chart, touch the number, and look at it hard with your eyes when you say it. And then you're doing so many nice things to grow your brain right there. If you touch it, look at it when you say that number. Don't just say them nilly-willy. Get all the good out of that practice that you can, okay? So we're going to go look at our 100 chart and count to 100 by ones. Now we counted by tens, we counted by fives, now we're counting by ones. Even more challenging. But remember, if it's a little bit hard, then your brain is growing. So don't shy away from something that's a little bit hard. All right, that's called persevering. And man, I gotta tell you, that's super powerful brain growing, okay? Now, let's look at our 100 chart. And you can do the same with your 100 chart that was in your binder. Here we go. And you would touch and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you would continue on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And you would keep going through each row of 10 until you get to the prize, 100. All right? Now, that's great for your brain, but here's another thing to do with counting to 100 that is super terrific for growing your brain and getting you ready for first grade. First grade, rock and roll, yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. But remember how we used to sit crisscross applesauce on the carpet with a partner, and we would go clap 1, clap 2, clap 3. And we would take our clap and cross our chest when we were counting to 100. And it was a little more fun because you got to do it with your friend and your partner. So that's another good thing. So all you do is you get your mom or your sister or brother or grandma or whoever you can get. Even a teddy bear will work. And you will clap and count to 100. Now remember, crossing your chest with your arms while your brain is doing that work. Super good brain growing right there. Oh, both parts of the brain are talking back and forth when you're going, blah, 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 and it's trying to remember those numbers, and it's trying to clap your friend's hand, and it's going across. Oh, delicious, good brain growing. All right, so partner clap, counting to 100. You could partner clap counting to tens and counting to fives too. But, talk about some good brain work. Partner clapping, great investment of your time and energy. Now, that's great. One more thing I want to tell you, maybe remind you and your parents that pattern counting is pretty awesome for your brain too. You remember what pattern counting is. It's where when we were on the calendar math carpet, we would sit by the big 100 chart, and I would say, and we would do different patterns. I would say teacher, kids, teacher, kids, teacher, kids, teacher, kids. Remember that, my love? All right, so I would say 1, you would say 2. I would say 3, you would say 4. I would say 5, you would say 6. All right? So that's pattern counting. We did partner clap and count, right? And this is pattern counting. And it also helps to use your 100 chart with that. And you can do all kinds of combinations. You could do mom, kid, kid, mom, kid, kid, mom, kid, kid, to make it cognitively or brain harder for the brain, so your brain's getting stronger and you're understanding that number sense way deep. So another good thing to help you prepare for a wonderful first grade, and you can be the rock star. Now, this one we did not do a whole lot, but is it good for your brain? And we had just started it because it's a little bit hard, just a little bit. We remember a little bit hard is so good for your brain. Yes, a little bit hard makes the brain muscles even stronger. Beautiful. So we have counting backwards or counting down from 20. And we were using the song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are. Remember that? Now, and so this is a little tough, but is it beautiful for helping you with subtraction. And subtraction is the hardest math skill we will be doing in kindergarten. All right, so we're kind of getting some good foundation things here. So first grade, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so counting backwards, counting down from 20, using the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Here we go. And I mess this up all the time, so you will have to adjust. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 and 9, 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Next is 0 and we're done. Hey! Good job! If you can keep doing that all summer long, during this crazy time of COVID, your brain is going to be strong and ready for first grade. We've got another song that you guys were rock stars at, but we need to sing it every day to keep strong on knowing those doubles, all right? And that's our double song. And I don't have it written out like we do. It's at school. Excuse me, but it's so easy to remember. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 1 is 2. I can add the numbers up. 1 and 1 is 2. Oh yeah. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 and 2 is 4. I can add the numbers up. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now, 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. I can add the numbers up. 3 plus 3 is 6. Nice job. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. You rock. I can add the numbers up. 4 plus 4 is 8. That's straight. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. Yep. I can add the numbers up. 5 plus 5 is 10. You rock. Then you go 6 plus 6 is 12. 7 plus 7 is 14. 8 plus 8 is 16. 9 plus 9 is 18. Woo, big numbers. And the easy peasy, 10 plus 10 is 20. Oh yeah. 10 plus 10 is 20. I can add the numbers up. 10 plus 10 is 20. And then you're done. Nice job! And our very last thing we're doing is an addition game that I wanted to show you to practice writing addition equations and finding the sum or the answer. And I have an egg carton here, and you'll have to ask Mom for permission to use the egg carton, all right? And so you take your egg carton and you open it up and you write your numbers on the egg. 0, 1, 2, in the little egg cubbies, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is just a baby one. It has, it only goes up to 5. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, this is a good beginner egg carton, but then you want to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and don't do it again. Go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And if you're brave, 12. Ooh, mamacita. All right. So, what you do, and you need a, I got a little pom-pom. Oops. That little stinker ran away from me. And those are fun. I like them in the classroom because they're quiet. But if you have a bean or a little bitty rock or, I'm trying to think of something little. That's not too big, but I used to use beans, and they're kind of loud. But loud's fun once in a while. All right, so you put your pom-pom or your bean into your egg carton, and you shut the door, and then you go shake, shake, shake. All right, give it a good shake, and then we open it up, and you look where your bean landed. My bean landed on, what did it land on? Oh, a 4. All right, so I set my egg carton down, and I put, this is where you'll need some paper or a dry erase board. And so since I shook a 4 on my egg carton, I'm going to use that to start my equation. And so remember, the first number is a 4, and that's called a what? An addend. Right, an addend. And so since I am adding or putting together, I'm going to use what kind of symbol or sign next? Oh yeah, absolutely right. A plus sign, of course. I know, it's too easy, right? All right, so here's my plus sign. So I shook a 4 in my egg carton and got my plus sign. So I got a good start on my equation. But now I make sure my bean or my pom-pom is back in the egg carton. I close it again. Make sure your little nubby nubs go in there. And shake, shake, shake. Shake your egg carton. Oh yeah, shake your egg carton. All right. And then I open it up. And where did my pom-pom land? Holy macaroni. It landed in the 2 cup. So I set my egg carton down and I pick up my marker or pencil or whatever, and I'm gonna add a 2 This is my next add-in, 2 to my 4. All right, and so now we're done with the egg carton. We're into solving for the sum. So I have my 2 add-ins that I got from shaking my egg carton pom-pom. And now we're gonna solve and finish the equation. All right, so we got 4 plus 2. What goes here? Now this is important, even though it doesn't feel important right now while we're making, finding the answer. But he is super important, and will get more important. And that is, yes, they're right. That's your equal sign. And now let's get our fingers going here. On one hand, I've got 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. On my other hand, I'm going to have 2 fingers. 4 and 2 plus means put them together. Makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hot dog! I've got 6 for my answer. And then you can make an addition story like Nathan had 4 cookies and let's see here. Zeteria gave him 2 more cookies. How many cookies in all does Nathan have? 6. So let's draw some cookies and make sure we are understanding what this is all about and different ways to express this understanding. I'm going to draw 4 cookies. Ooh, I hope they're chocolate chip. That's my favorite. And, alright, so Nathan had 4 cookies. Zeteria gave him 2 more. What a sweetheart. Yep. And now, how many cookies does Nathan have all together? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. We got the right answer. We checked our work. We're growing our brains. So, boys and girls, that's all for right now. But I wanted to give you some good math exercises to grow your brain, to keep it strong, and get ready for first grade when things get back to normal. Hopefully before then, but right now, if we're not doing your counting every day, then you're going to lose some of that good hard work that you did earlier on in the school year. So please, oh please, do as much of this as you can every day. Don't stress out about it, but the more you do, the better your brain will grow. I love you. I miss you so much. I can't wait to go back to school and see you and hug your beautiful self. Be safe. Be good to your mamas and papas and grandmas and brothers and sisters. And take care of yourself. Have a happy, happy day. I love you. Bye-bye.